wanted to mention, one of the other key matchups that is going to take place this year is Tom Brady as a Tampa Bay Buccaneer returning to New England. I believe Mike Tirico of NBC Sports said of this game, of this matchup. I spoke to Al Michaels when the schedule came out, and he said that might be the most anticipated regular season game he can remember. And I think he might be right. And I seriously do think like that's something like I think that was caught a lot of people's eye. I think Tom Brady, Week 4, coming back to face the New England Patriots is like this is it's weird because I think it's definitely bigger than Peyton Manning going back to Indianapolis to face the Colts. I think it's bigger than a lot of like these matchups of like former teams for quarterbacks that we've seen because we literally have we know he's the greatest player ever. He's returning home to a team that he won 6 Super Bowls with. 6 fucking Super Bowls with, and coming off of one Super Bowl, it's like we've never seen this dynamic play out, and I don't know. It's going to be interesting because the Patriots are definitely going to be more competitive this year, and we're finally going to get to see that Brady versus Belichick head-to-head matchup, that chess match between those two, and we're going to see like there's nobody in the NFL that knows Tom Brady better than Bill Belichick, and if there's anyone who can maybe put some cracks into what he's been doing in Tampa Bay, it might be Bill. Again, we don't know. But that's something I'm excited to see. So I just want to get your thoughts on that.
Yeah, I think it's going to be super interesting. I am also excited to see that chess match. You're absolutely right. Nobody knows Tom better than Bill, and it'll be interesting to see how Belichick and the Patriots approach that matchup. I think that the Patriots probably won't be great at again this season. They'll probably be a middle of the pack team, and with the Bills emerging as the class, the AFC East, you're probably looking at another season outside of the playoffs for Tampa Bay, or excuse me, for New England. But I think that it should be fun. But Tampa is a world class team right now, and the Patriots are meh. And
Hey man,
it's
no,
just
the Patriots made a lot of moves. They made a lot of moves. They're getting like basically half their defense back who opted out because of COVID. They signed Matthew Judon. They signed two big tight ends
yeah,
in John.
they'll be a good team, but like they'll go as far as the quarterback position takes them. You know, their offense
I think
doesn't
Cam
excite
Newton's gonna take a
me.
leap. I think Cam Newton's actually gonna take a leap in the second year in the offense. Like, and he's not, probably not gonna be like one of the best passers in the NFL, but I think he's gonna do well in that hybrid position that they kind of have him in.
Yeah, maybe, and I think the two tight end sets will help a lot. You're talking about flexibility if you're looking to run
Mm.
more run pass option type plays. Getting Cam out of the pocket and taking his. I think the way to win with Cam is he for whatever reason he can't make the reads. Right, he's always been unbelievably athletic, and he's always been a great runner in the open field, and he's always had a hose of an arm. Although the shoulder injuries have slowed him down a little bit. Uh, and I think the best thing for Cam is to get him on the move, get other playmakers who catch the ball, whether it be running backs or receivers or tight ends, in space, and allow them to. It's a lot like the two dribble decisions in basketball, where you get a receiver a ball in space, allow him to turn, and then he's got to beat a defender and make a move. Right.
Mm.
That's kind of it. And I think if you run a lot of pass option plays in that kind of mold, then you can have success. And those two tight end sets allow a good base. They're good base sets for having variety, right? Those two tight end sets, you can still move a guy over and run those jumbo sets to do runs off the right block. You can still run pass options. You could still have him break out of the pocket for hitting guys in the flat in the open field. You can still just run the ball up the gut. You can do a lot of things out of those sets. So I think it's good to have those two tight end sets. You bring in what's his name from Tennessee. Why I'm blanking on names today. My goodness. Uh,
Johnu
he's
Smith.
an F. Yeah, and he's an FIU kid. That's embarrassing.
Henry, and they got Hunter Henry too, man. They
Yeah.
got two
No, those are two good tight
quality, like
ends.
not even tight ends, like receivers.
Yeah,
Like
two excellent pass catchers at that position.
hmm
And so I think you're looking at building that flexibility and giving Cam Newton red zone targets as well. That's the other thing, is giving him big guys he can throw to in the red zone. Guys who at that point they're not playing football, they're playing basketball. You're just boxing your linebacker out or your cornerback out, whoever's guarding you. So I think it's big to see, what Cam Newton can accomplish. You're hearing Harold in the
I
background.
think Harold agrees with you. I think Harold definitely agrees with you.
Harold says Cam Newton's.
Thanks for watching this video from Real Take Sports Talk. Remember to like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you get notified whenever a new video is released. Also, remember to check out our live show every single Thursday at 8 p.m. right here on the YouTube channel. And remember, keep it real.